Hey, hi, everyone. Da, da, da. Okay, I might post this to my YouTube channel. I'm not sure. I think I probably will anyways, because I was looking at my old YouTube channel. Sorry for all the noise. And I was looking at my privated videos. I'm like, oh my goodness, I finally found that video where I was like, my name is Loriana. Anyways, yeah, that's my name. Excuse me, in case I post on my Lordemia channel. Okay, so I've been collecting physical media and just lots of books and stuff in general. I'm not gonna lie, I have more books in my car that got towed away for no reason. Too much money to get out. My car that got towed away, my brother's car. I'm gonna get my stuff from my towed car, but I just have to get a new title because I don't have my title, which is so annoying. Because everything was in my glove department. I was like, you have to have a title on your ID. I'm like, can you just match the ID to the title? And then I have some more books at my other house. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys the movies I have here, the physical media. Wait, why am I talking about books? I meant physical media. I have more physical media in my brother's car and most likely in my towed away car. I don't have that many movies. I'm not gonna lie, I did pick up a lot more. Okay, so these are the movies that I already have. So I have The Garden State. This is currently in my Xbox right now. That's connected to my monitor. And I'm not gonna lie, I watched a couple, like a minute or two of it. I'm like, I'm so excited to like watch this, but I want to clean my room first. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm very, very close to finishing. All they have to do is just organize. It's like really nothing, but the really nothing part is always super hard for some reason. It's just like little meticulous things. And besides that, I also have to clean my bathroom, but I'm just like, for some reason, it's like I forgot how to clean a bathroom. But it's really just because I don't have any products. I'm just like, oh, I have to buy things. I don't want to buy anything. Actually, I should go to the dollar store before I go to my other house. So I think I'm gonna put that in my itinerary. Go to my, because today, what I wanted to do, I wanted to get coffee. But I woke up, I'm like, I don't want to spend $7 on coffee today. So I'm like, I made my own coffee. What else was on my itinerary? Not terribly too much, I won't lie, but it was exciting. Oh, and also going to the library today, which I went to today. My sister gave me whole jack noodles. Yay! She's always had these, but I took some. I was so in a mood for it yesterday, but I couldn't. I just couldn't. Let me open these books. Yeah, I need to work out. If that wasn't obvious, I need to start stretching. Okay, so I drank coffee at like 1:40ish, finished close to 2. So, like I yap a lot, but I feel like I'm, a lot of it's probably because of the caffeine. And you guys can probably tell that I get off track very easily. I really do. I think I low-key kind of want to do a book haul, a physical book haul. I always get so many books. And I don't really read them. I'm gonna be honest, I have not really read any of my physical books. Because I like reading on my Kindle. But I need to break out of that. Sometimes I'll have the physical book, but I also have it on my Kindle. So yeah, I really want to become a woman of my word. So if I say I'm gonna do something on this channel, I'm gonna do it. So I'm not gonna say anything that I'm not committed to currently, because I want to be a woman of my word. Anyways, I do, however, want to do that book haul since I have. But I need to go grab the books from my other house, so that should probably be a mission for today. Boy, it's like, where would I put those books? Kind of limited on space already. Okay, the main purpose of this video is to show you guys my physical media. These are the movies that I already have here with me. So we have Garden State. Okay. Then we have How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. You know what? I think there's like the Lord of the Rings movie. There's a Lord of the Rings movie, and I didn't get it. There's another one too, and I came back the next day, I'm like, let me get it. It was gone. I fumbled so bad. Because honestly, I was just thinking, I'm like, where am I going to watch this physical media? I don't really want to watch it on the TV, but, and also it's like, I don't want to use my Xbox. I want to like an actual DVD player, or whatever it's called, CD player. But then I'm not gonna lie, I put that CD into my monitor, I mean, to my Xbox and watched on my monitor a little bit, I'm like, oh yeah, I definitely could see myself just sitting on my chair and just watching movies. But right now, I did start this K-drama. I'm like halfway through. It's called Lost in Translation, I think. Well, I don't know. It's a K-drama where he's multilingual, and it came out last year. It's pretty good. Pretty good. I've been binging it, you know. Hopefully I finish it, because I haven't really been finishing things lately because I just get bored. I did, however, finish Boots, but I'm not gonna lie, the second half was kind of boring. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't best. So I no longer recommend Boots. But it was still good though. But yeah, I have DNF'd a few books, like Snowed In, for example. I just didn't like where it's going towards the end. And I need to be very, very careful with what I watch. Because it's one thing to have something be described briefly, but it's another for things to be described in detail, and that is just not, it's not safe, okay? It's not safe if you're trying to avoid sinning. Anyways, let's continue. I have The Passion of Christ. Can't wait to watch this. I've watched this already, and wow, it's a great movie. Passion of Christ. I gotta rewatch that. And then I have Rio. But I actually just watched this recently on Disney Plus with my nephew. Like, I was watching it, but I wasn't like completely paying attention, but I was still watching it in a sense. And it was pretty good. And now I feel like giving this movie away. I'm just joking. Okay, then I have What Happens in Vegas. 13 Going on 30. This is actually one of my favorite movies. I think it's actually number one. One of my favorite movies. I watched this so many times, it just never gets old. I think I'm due for another rewatch, if I'm being honest. I think the last time I watched it was probably a year and a half ago. And then lastly, I have Catwoman. This is my favorite Catwoman, okay? Yes, I do kind of remember it. The Anne Hathaway one. But this one's my favorite. Always loved it so much. I just always wanted to be Catwoman growing up. Okay, now, my new books. My new physical media. Movies. Why do I keep saying that? I'm like having so many brain farts. Okay, so we have a lot of these movies, like, I don't think I've actually watched. Yeah, some of these I have not watched. Only a couple. Actually, only maybe one. Okay, so we have Pay It Forward. Really excited to watch this. We have Mona Lisa Smile. You know, it has her in there, so I'm like, this is probably gonna be a good film. She's a teacher teaching about life, and she has to. An art history professor with a lot to teach about life and much to learn about romance. So I think this is going to be really good. Then we have Hitch, Will Smith. I'm like, yeah, that's going to be a good movie. I really want the Will Smith movie. I honestly forgot what it's called, but it's when he plays as this guy who's he's homeless with his son. Jaden Smith acting as his son, and is his son. I really want to watch that movie in general, so I think that's gonna be the next movie I watch on my iPad. I don't know. I kind of want to stop. Basically, I want to finish everything I'm watching on my iPad, so that I can just close that iPad, give electronics a rest, and just start watching physical media. Okay, so then I have Let It Be Morning. So this seemed like it. You know, it got an interesting premise. Salmi lives in Jerusalem. I think it's Jerusalem, right? With his wife and child, and an invitation to his brother's wedding forces him to return to the Arab village where he grew up. After the wedding, with no warning or explanation, the village is BRB.